How's it going, everybody? It's that time of the week again. This is going to be uh, Psych Eval number 7. Today's date, November 21st. Week number 46. That's not right, is it? Oh, it's going to be week number 47. We're entering week number 47 of year 2021. And just in this short amount of time, we've gone through a lot. We've really gone through a lot. I I don't even know where to start. This week, a lot of good things happened. A lot of good things are continuing to happen. If you didn't watch my last video or my last installment, yeah. Um, I did pretty good on the job this week. I feel good. Um, my wife got some of her tests on blood work, ultrasound, things like that. Um, the baby didn't want to show themselves, so the doctor or the nurse or whomever, I wasn't able to go. So whomever was handling the whole operation basically said you have 80% chance that it could be a girl, 20% chance that it could be a boy. I I I wish I could come up with something. I can't. That's just wow. No matter though, um, my girl and I, we grew up in Cartagena, so I'm American, but I grew up in this country, and she grew up in Cartagena her whole life. She was actually born there, and in Cartagena City, we have our gynecologist, which is the one that we went to for, Alejandro before he was born. So we've always gone to her, for the yearly checkups and everything for my wife. She knows us. She knows me. We respect her. She's a wonderful person. It's her and her husband. Um, Black business, locally owned, and we support them and they support us. So, in the coming week or so, we may make a trip to Cartagena just so we can go to the gynecologist so she can actually take the time and inspect our child and let us know, everything that's going on and, how the baby's doing. Aside from that, we know that the baby's okay. 10 fingers, 10 toes, full size head. It's actually the baby's actually bigger than my firstborn. So that's good to know at least. At least they were able to do that. They were able to get some screenshots. My wife has them has the screenshots on her phone. So um, anytime this week I felt down or anything like that, I just looked at those pictures and you know, I'm recharged. So I'm super happy. I it's hard to believe that so many wonderful things are happening, and you know, um, I've been having a hard time not coping with everything, but um, I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't know if there's such a thing as being overly thankful. Like, this whole week has just been, me just being, thank you and super happy. I'm chipper and I'm energetic and things like that. You know, my back hurts. I sit down on these crappy chairs all day. Um, it's really hard to come by ergonomic chairs for big and tall people like myself. And I do what I can with what I got. Got two hard plastic chairs, and that's it. My back is killing me. But this is not a video to complain. But yeah, this entire week has just been wonderful. Just getting to meet everybody at work. I've started to reach out to some of the people because we're reaching that point in the training where we're actually going to move on to the phones. So for people that don't know, in a contact center or call center, you go to your training, stuff like that, and then you go into this period which is like a observed training, which is, you're receiving real customer phone calls or real customer input, and you're having, to do your job basically, and somebody's watching you, somebody's there walking you through, somebody's there listening to your call and stuff like that, which is basically the next portion. Um, Week 47 brings Thanksgiving, also brings Black Friday, shopping, spending, things like that. Although here in this country it's not really a holiday. They have a thing called Day Without Taxes. That's what they call it. Um, but it was 2 days ago. It was on the 19th, so it's on the 19th of November. Or is it the 19th of December? I don't know. If it happened, it was 2 days ago. It was on the 19th of November. For us, it's obviously this coming week, Friday. So it's very different. Then they have the Cyber Monday, which I think is also a thing in the U.S. I think the U.S. is the one that started it, Cyber Monday. So it's Black Friday, and then whatever they don't sell or whatever people missed, they sell it on Cyber Monday. So there's that. Um, so um, I might do a little bit of spending just so I can get some of the parts for the PCO. By the way, um, I may be able to show you guys. So here is the side panel of the screws. I'm gonna try to lose the screws. So sit tight. So here is the case that I went. This is the I think Cooler Master H100. It's not the ARGB one, so it's got the regular 200 millimeter fan. Um, I went with a what is it called? Master Liquid ML 120 millimeter V2 RGB AIO. So it's already installed because I wanted to see how it would fit, and then just so I can kind of get the measurements of everything that's gonna go in here. Um, so for Black Friday, I may consider purchasing like um, motherboard, power supply, um, maybe I will have to buy Windows as well. So I'm debating on whether I should. I don't think Windows will go on sale, but this is my pride and joy. This is the first time I'm gonna be able to get to build a PC. It's my first time ever doing this. I've been, doing research ever since I came to this country. Because I wanted to get into it, Cooler Master, and I thought that this was the best case for it. So it's got a 200 millimeter fan on the front. I like it. Got a little bit of dust on it. I try to keep the window closed. I don't know if you can see, but there's a window right here. I try to keep it closed because we live close to the beach. So the salubrity or the salt, well, it's already affected most of my things. So I try to keep the salt away. Anyway, but yeah, I'm probably gonna do um, Ryzen 7 5700G. Just so I can skip out on a graphics card with everything that's going on right now. I think that would be the best choice for this particular build. Um, you know, I might do a couple 2 terabytes, maybe one SSD external, one NVMe M.2. Motherboard, I'm still conflicted. I don't know whether I should go with a uh, gigabyte gigabyte B550 or the ROG B550. I definitely do want to do B550. I understand that Ryzen already said that they're going to do backwards compatibility and forward compatibility, even if it's with a BIOS. I'd rather just have something that I know that it's going to be future compatible or that was planned to be future compatible. So anyway, this is the case that I spoke in some of my previous videos. Um, it's fairly small. I wanted to do something small because I'm not um, very proficient in PC building. Like I said, this is the first time. I've been educating myself in the field for the past, I want to say maybe 2 years or something like that. And I feel confident enough, I believe I've mentioned this before as well. I feel confident enough that I can attempt to build a PC. So this is me putting my foot forward. So stay tuned. I will be giving updates. Obviously, the video quality of these videos is going to change dramatically once I have this up and running. Um, Obviously, I'm not going to be taking any time off or any pauses in between videos and stuff like that because I know that was like the biggest thing with me is I would record a video, then lose the computer, then record a video, then lose the computer, which is the reason why I went almost 3-4 weeks or whatever it was without recording one of these Sunday videos, at least a Sunday video for this channel. Um, so I'm very thankful to my cousin Carlos. He's actually loaning me this computer. This is the same computer that I used in the video last week, um, which coincidentally is the same computer that I'm using to work. So he's young. He's way younger than me. I don't want to say he's 10 years younger than me, but I think he's around there. I want to say he's like 9 or 10 years younger than me. So he's a young kid. Grew up in Venezuela. He migrated over here, obviously, with the fall of Venezuela. I got him a job working at a call center. Fast forward, he used that money to purchase his computer to fund his music career. So he wants to be a producer, techno, and those kinds of things. I've just kind of been guiding him, which led him to purchase his computer. Um, which coincidentally around the time that I lost the other computer, he got that computer. Then that computer, we had to give it back. He gets this one, so now I'm using this one. So I'm helping him out financially a little bit. I'm renting this computer basically. Was the deal that I offered him, and he said okay. So I'm able to I'm able to help him out that way. He's able to help me, and I'm able to put these videos out there and keep a job basically until I can get this little guy running. And I know I kind of went off the rails there, but yeah, I wanted to show you guys my H100 case. I like it. It's short, it's compact. I can see everything. Um, I didn't want to be overwhelmed by having a ATX or a full tower or whatever they're called because this is my first time. I wanted to keep things as simple as possible. So yeah, I might purchase a, what did I say? Power supply, motherboard, M.2 CPU. CPU is gonna have to wait. Those the 5700Gs, they're a little bit on the expensive side. I've been looking on Newegg. They're about $300, and then here they're about 1.7 million, which is, if you sit tight, I'll let you know right now. So 1.7. So yeah, in the U.S. they sell for about $330. Here they sell for $100 on top of that. So they sell for current exchange. They're gonna sell for about $430.21, which is, yeah, ridiculous. But that's just how things are living in this country. I paid I want to say $30. This case is normally $140. I paid $160 just because it was here. And I paid that because I purchased it from a physical store. So I actually saw it, I fell in love with it, and I was like, I gotta have it. If I would have just ordered it from Cooler Master Columbia, it would have been what, $90 or something like that. It actually would have been much cheaper. And I think it has to do with the age of the case. The case came out, I think, like 2019 or something like that. I don't know why I like the case or why I went with it. I've always, in some way, shape, or form, I've always wanted a Cooler Master computer. I always wanted to build a Cooler Master computer or a computer or something that said Cooler Master. So now I'm gonna make a full Cooler Master build just because I can. Um, and because it's warranted. My wife needs it, I need it. Um, so yeah, that's my little project. Um, I'm very proud that I took the time over these last 2.5, 3 years that I've been here to educate myself on a subject enough so that I can act or expound on it or act upon it. So this is one of the proudest moments of my life right here is starting or putting my foot forward with this particular project. Further on down the line, as I mentioned, I believe in Psych Eval number, what was it, number 5? Um, I'm really excited about the IT field, A plus, Linux plus, CEH, um, security plus. These types of um, certifications, I should say. That's what they're called. Certificate. I was looking for the word. Sorry, blanked out. And I'm going to future-proof myself and my family by making the leap and studying some while I'm working as well. So since most of those are self-paced programs, you study, you take the exam. If you pass, you pass. You get certified. If not, put your nose back in the books. Take it again. It's expensive. I'm not going to be taking it multiple times. I know that for sure. But I want to do it. Just like with this, I can't wait till this runs. I can't wait till it turns on. I can't wait to actually put all that knowledge that I've built in here. Just as with everything else, this country does a really good job at just. I'd rather not talk about it because it's such a beautiful country. There's a lot of sights and things like that. But when 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 you're a poor person like myself, or yeah, when you are, because I'm technically still coming out of poverty, it's not really a good place to be. I've done everything that I can, sacrificed myself, countless hours falling asleep on this very desk. Missing my wife's entire first pregnancy, not being able to help her. This country does a really good job at breaking you down. Just breaking your spirit, your soul, your mental, your psyche, whatever you want to call it, your spirit. And I'm glad that we're finally able to break those chains, literally and metaphorically, and any kind of oracly that exists out there. I don't know who gave me the job. I don't know who looked at my resume. I don't know who said, hey, this guy's going to be a good fit for the job. I don't know who it was. I tried asking, I tried getting a name. Everybody was like, I don't know. But whoever you are at this company that I'm working for, thank you. From the bottom of everything that I am, thank you. Because you don't know how much your actions have changed me and my family's lives in such a short period of time. So, wherever you are, whoever you are, you know, God bless you. I hope you win the lotto. I hope you find the love of your life. May everything that's good on this planet happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I always told my wife or my girl, we're not married yet, but I call her my wife, that one day everything's gonna be okay. One day I'm the optimistic in the relationship. She's the realist. Let's get that out of the way, okay? She's the realist. I'm the optimist. You know, glass is half full, not she's half empty. That I always told her, one day I'm gonna make something happen. One day I'm gonna make something happen. One day I'm gonna make something happen. And one day we're here. And again, I can't wait to continue to share this story with you guys. Um, my son is happier. He gets to see me all the time. I'm not going to the office. I'm not um, out somewhere looking for work all day, sweating balls off, doing something I don't want to do. I get to be at home. I get to share time with him whenever there's downtime. We get to laugh. We get to cry. We get to play. I get to walk with him on breaks and my lunch. Um, which is something I wasn't able to do in my old job because I had to wake up 3 hours before my shift, catch a bus for 2.5 hours, get to my job, work 8 hours, spend 2.5 hours on a bus on the way back, and then when I get home, just eat and go to sleep. So I'm happy that my son and I, even as young as he is, I'm able to at least connect with him on a different level because I didn't connect with him throughout the whole pregnancy because of that fucking teleperformance job and that center source job that I had. It was just the worst. But let bygones be bygones. I I've made a couple of posts on Patreon this week regarding some of the future events that are going to happen. Some of the things that I mentioned on this video as well. Um, I might start doing gameplays. I'm excited. I started talking to some of my cousins from Spain and also from here in Colombia, and um, just to see if we can, uh, get together one particular day and then record a video, so that way we can all do like a family thing. If not, I'll just do regular gameplays. This laptop is actually a Ryzen 3000 series with Radeon graphics. I think it's a 3300U or something like that. I don't know. It runs games. It looks good. Um, So stay tuned for some gameplays, not a whole lot, on the main channel, Drum and Bass Kid. I'm gonna propose myself to upload more consistently from now on, at least while I have this computer and while I build this computer. Um, the idea is to get these channels going. This one I'm not going to promote as much. If you find it, you find it. If you listen, you listen. If not, I don't care as much. The other channel, however, um, full steam ahead with that channel. I don't ask me why I've decided to make this plan or I plan these channels this way. I just felt that I've followed enough YouTubers and I've seen enough YouTube that there's always something more, and I want this channel to be that something more. That was the goal from the start. That's the goal that I proposed for myself for this channel, um, and the goals that I set for myself for the other channel. So, um, yeah. Again, um, this week went by good. Projection for next week. It's going to be a rough week. I'm going to make it a good week. I'm going to make it a productive week. Um, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm excited to meet my new coworkers, my new supervisor, my new leaders. Um, the end of the year is coming up, or the holiday season is coming up. So fully expecting, excuse me, fully expecting for there to be um, a lot of customer contact. So I will need to do the best that I absolutely can all the time, so that this doesn't end up being just something seasonal and it ends up being something permanent. So I can make a long term difference uh, for the remainder of our time here in this country. Um, there's a lot of things that are changing, that are shifting with me personally. There's a lot of things that are changing with my wife personally, and um, I'm very happy. I'm very happy that it's happening now. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that this moment I decided to do all these things. I'm very happy that God is giving me a real shot, a real opportunity of reaching my goals, of getting my tattoos removed from my hands, um, getting my family registered, getting my family migrated, you know, joining the military. I've got a real shot here. And I fully intend to 1000% take advantage of it. I'm ready. I've been ready. I've been getting myself ready to this point. Um, I've already started purchasing some of the books that are necessary to do the studying, ASVAB book for this year, flashcards, some of the study material for the A plus, which is the first test that I'm going to be taking. Uh, yeah, I want to cry sometimes because you guys don't understand how happy I am. It's not until you actually come here. Like, most people have money. Like, if you travel, you go to live to another country, you got money. I came here with, I don't know, maybe a couple of $1,000 in my pocket. And since we lived in Cartagena before we moved here, that $1,000 was gone in 6 months. That couple of $1,000 was gone in 6 months. It's an expensive city. That's why we moved. And second reason why we moved is because there's opportunities in this department or state. There's the opportunities are here. They're not in our home city. They're not there. Crime is through the roof. Hell, even the U.S. Embassy said not to go to Cartagena. If you pull up the U.S. Embassy website right now, it'll tell you do not go to Cartagena. Crime is fucking crazy. There's no cops anywhere, and it's true. I grew up there. My family lives there. My mom lives there. I love the city with all my heart. That's where all my friends are. That's where I grew up. But it's crazy as fuck right now. So I'm glad I was. I'm glad I planned ahead and I moved my family out. My family, I mean my wife, and now my son and my future son or daughter. So I don't want to ramble on too long. This has been Psych Eval number 7. This is Alan. See you guys next week.